really appreciate everybody for tuning in. My name is Law Nation, L-A-W Nation. I love you guys. Let's go. Let's figure out this way that we can find a win. That's all we need to do, Cowboy Nation. We just need to find a way to see the win, and it can be possible. Let's pump the brakes on the Cardinals or the mighty Cardinals. I know. All right. Now that I got really appreciate. I got about 15 minutes, if I can spare that time for you guys. 15 minutes. Is that good enough? Is that good enough? Tonight it will be me, Big Game James, Skywalker Steel, DC Universe, which is also Dallas Cowboys Network. We're going to be in conjunctions of going over the game, the play-by-play, all raw thoughts, all raw emotions, all raw passion, everything raw. Hey, that's what we're going to do. Let me see if I can bring this up on the screen, because I love to see the comments, because I don't want you guys to be running away, right? I don't want you guys to be running away. Let me see if this is. Is that it? Yeah. That's the comment. Let me slide this way. Don't tear the house down that low. Shout out time, man. Let me see if I can make this just a little bit bigger. Bigger. Yeah, so y'all can see that thing there. Really appreciate those that's watching, man. Shout out to Tony. Shout out to T Smooth. Shout out to my dog Brandon Williams. Really appreciate you for tuning in. We're here. This thing will be on multiple platforms like your Roku TV. Don't forget to follow me there. Amazon TV. Don't forget to follow me there. Also, the mighty Facebook. Don't forget to hit me up there. I'm everywhere, basically. Put the score prediction down. It's game day, baby. Yes, we're live like 95, Cowboy Nation. Derek, what's good with you, man? Shout out to you. All right, so I did a video earlier today, and it was basically going over the situation, whereas we should want Andy Dalton to succeed, right? We should want Andy Dalton to have his best game, right? We should want this team to win at all costs. Now, this is no shade, this is no hate, and this is definitely no negative towards Dak Prescott. We know that he's still the leader of this team. Basically, he's going to be on every trip, but we got to look at it from the confines of business. This is business. This is nothing to do with personal agendas, personal feelings. And I called into my dog, Okoye Media. Don't forget to follow him. And I said, hey, you know, people say they love something all the time. Newsflash. Ike did love Tina, didn't he? Didn't he love Tina? Didn't Joe Jackson love the Michael Jacksons and Jackson 5 and all of those guys? So we got to look at everything from both sides of the coin. This is Andy Dalton's contract year as well. So he's going to look at this opportunity. Remember, it's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have the opportunity and not be prepared. I'm looking at it from this aspect of it. If I'm Andy Dalton, man, I got a CeeDee Lamb that I can throw to. Not just one of the Cowboys receivers, but one of the better, or dare I say, the better wide receivers to come out of the draft in 2020. Right? So I'm got to show up. I got to show out. I got to give them my full flunking favor, you know? Oh, also I got Michael Gallup, the young phenom, who I can throw the ball to the heavens, and he reaches his out and pulls the ball down, right? Oh, I got an Amari Cooper. I fell in the land of riches, land flowing of milk and honey. Only problem is right now is my offensive line. It's just shambles. Man, paper mache is what they call it of. You know what it's made out of, right? Oh my goodness, man. Just win, baby. That's exactly should be our mantra. Just win. Figure out a way to win. Somebody put a score prediction on my my community calendar, and they said 43-44 Cowboys. I said, hell yeah, I'll take that win. Who won't take the 43-44? They can talk about us till the cows come home. But it's about separating now. That's what this game is about, separating yourself now. Look, we done fell off into this thing. We 2-3. We the only team in our division with 2 wins. Let that sink in. The only team in our division with 2 wins. We in first place, 2-3. Newsflash. Let me be real with you guys. Because I know that a lot of people will look at this thing. Let me see. Let me throw some fire on this thing. We can be 5-0 right now. We can be 5-0. Let that sizzle into your mind. But that don't mean nothing. I want people to get that out of your thoughts. That don't mean nothing. Being 5-0 doesn't guarantee that you're going to win the Super Bowl. I want you guys to stop thinking, oh, your record. It matters only if you win your division first. But Lord, I want to be a millionaire. Lord, I want to ride the Maybach. But you got to do the small things before you can get to that. People got to understand you got to take baby steps. Being 5-0 right now don't win you the Super Bowl. We just saw the Green Bay Packers, who looked like they could not be stopped, got punched in the mouth yesterday. Who saw that game? One of the greater throwers of the ball that you can ever find. Aaron Rodgers. Back-to-back picks. Could have been back-to-back pick sixes. And I tapped my dog and I said, dog, can you imagine what we would look like if we can get some defensive back to give the ball back to our offense? You see how momentum goes? Sway with me. My computer's acting up because I'm spitting so much truth out there. Sway with me. Get right with me, computer. Come on, computer. Get right, computer. Let's go home. Come on, computer. Get right with me. Spitting too much stuff over here. Get right with me. There we go. There we go. Let me know if I'm lying. You can't find me a guy that can throw a better ball than Aaron Rodgers right now, right? Outside of the Pat Mahomes. So we got to focus on this right here. One day at a time, one movement at a time, brick by brick. Seeing how we can just come out with more points than the opposing team by the end of this 60 minutes when we play. Yeah, Kyler coming home. Yeah, Kyler Murray is coming home. News flash. Andy like, hey, don't forget about me. I'm coming home too. This is my backyard just as if this is his, right? We got to look at everything from both sides of the coin, right? Oh, yeah. I really appreciate everybody for watching and tuning in. So that's what I want to say. You know, so many people will look at it only on one side. Fire Mike Nolan. This is from Charles Franklin. Well, first of all, the players got to play. They got to play to what the coaches is calling out. And they can't be complaining every time. They just got to figure this thing out. Yeah. Greg, first place after 6 weeks, 3-3. Thou should agree a thing and it shall be established. I love speaking that into existence. I watched the game. Yes, shout out to you, Randy. What's up, Law? I'm hyped for the night. Yeah, we should all be hyped. We should all look at this thing and say, hey, we're going to play inspired. It's a home game. We should come in this thing and say, okay, we should have no fear of the opposition, right? We should have those thoughts. We should look at this thing and say, yeah, the Jets played the Arizona Cardinals last week when we did our film study. They had some opportunities to make it more challengeable, right? When they look at the tape, they can say, well, hey, the Jets was like, hey, if they had not shot themselves in the foot, they could have been hosting the W, right? But they ate the plate of L's, right? They ate the plate of L's because they didn't play a full, complete game. They didn't take advantages of the situation. They didn't. Had a pick right in their hands. Didn't capitalize off of it. Wide receivers wide open. Want to play volleyball with the football. That can't be our stuff. That can't be our story. They can't be our song. They cannot be our rhythms. They cannot be our beat. We got to look at it and say, hey, this is a home game for us. And when the ball touches our hand, we got to catch it. Plain, flat out, plain, and simple. Oh, Ezekiel Elliott. You can't play bowling ball with the football. You can't say, hey, strike. Let's put the ball on the ground. You the leader of this team now, basically. paying that brother $90 million. But law is the offensive line fault. Law is this and that fault. Do you think that Thurman Thomas would say, hey, I don't want to play today because I don't have a perfect offensive line? Do you think Barry Fosters of the world would say, nah, not today because I can't run because I'm not behind the Dallas Cowboys offensive line? Don't you think that Barry Sanders wish he had Zach Martin? Just give me Zach Martin. I'll figure out the rest. Give me Zach Martin. And 3 kids from the high school somewhere. Matter of fact, give me one of them from the middle school. Everyone have a reason, but results are what matters, right? Everyone is self-made, but only the successful ones will admit it, right? Everybody want to look at situations and say, well, I'm at where I'm at because of this person's fault. No, you control your own destiny. Play like you're on fire now. Play like your life is dependent on it now. Play like everybody been talking about you now. Don't wait till November. Don't wait till December. It's now. You can make the separation now. We need money for our defensive. Adam Davis, shout out to you. I don't know about that one. Been a fan for 40 years. I'm stoked for tonight. That's what I'm talking about, Greg. Yeah. Look, it matters. The end win. The end win matters. Yes, Jimmy. Yes. At the end. At the end, that's all that matters. I got 3 more minutes, Cowboy Nation. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. Dalton will put points up. Frank Lopez. I mean, if anybody have reservations, I feel you. Shout out to you for subscribing. In the Bay, shout out to you. But I feel you. I flat out feel you. But we got to look at this thing collectively speaking, Cowboy Nation, and say to our beautiful selves, oh, wonderful, this is a no excuse business. No matter how we cut it and slice it and serve it, this is a no excuse business. Cardinals are not going to look at this team and say, okay, we're playing against the Cowboys. They're ranked 32nd, respectfully. Whereas matters the most, coverage and defensive backs. And we got a Christian Kirk. Oh, I looked at the last game. It wasn't all DeAndre Hopkins. It was Christian Kirk. That was his go-to money guy, number 13. That's who you're going to go to. He spread that thing around to Andy Isabella. Yeah. I mean, he spreads this ball around. So this may be our biggest challenge. But if we have reservations, I've seen Andy Dalton week 1 of 2019 against the Seattle Seahawks put up north of 400 yards. I've seen it. John Ross was his go-to guy. He's tiny. That was his go-to guy. Now he looks over, he see Dallas. He said, man, I got guys. Tyler Boyd, no one to sneeze at. I like his skill set. But let's be real. Tyler Boyd. Those were his weaponry. Not saying that, hey, when we face this particular team tonight, that is a guaranteed 400 yards, because that's not the end game. That's not what I want the Cowboys to do. I want these guys to spread the ball around, yes, but we got to establish the run. We got to protect this defense. It's porous. I know some folding chairs that can hold up longer, right? We got to figure out how to protect this defense. That's all the time that I have for this beautiful moment, Cowboy Nation. I really appreciate you all. We'll be back tonight. I might do something a little bit before this time frame, but I wanted to get this out to everybody. I wanted to. I just wanted to talk to somebody, right? You guys helped me out in so many ways because I spit my mind. I spit what's on my heart, and I show you guys my love. All right, so the community builder situation. Please go out and subscribe to Big Game James. Yeah, subscribe to him. Subscribe to my dog, Scott Walker Steele. Okoye Media. Subscribe to Voch Lombardi. Go subscribe to everybody that's out here. Brianna Betty. Y'all go find her page. Subscribe to her as well. She hit me up and said, hey, I thought YouTube was good, but everybody is negative. Everybody is talking bad about me. Everybody is saying that I don't know football. I don't know this. I don't know that. Y'all show some love and adulation to these people out here. My Cowboys family. Subscribe to them. Oh, yeah. Jay Tuck, man, y'all hit him up. Cowboys only. Look, let's continue to grow this thing, Cowboy Nation. That's what we about, right? We growing. We growing. Let's go. And anybody else name that I left out? Mark Holmes. Yeah. Joe Boo. Sports Report. Y'all subscribe to him as well. Let's continue to grind, to shine. Cowboy Nation. We can find that W is out there. One way or another, that's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I got to get my music out, and I can't leave without the. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Yo. Hey, I want you guys to write this down. A prize fighter, even when he's down, even when everybody says he can't fight, he got no chance, boss. Stay down. He continued to swing those blows. I recall a movie called Creed 2. You know, the Apollo Creed son. The guy that played on, I guess, Black Panther, you know, the bad guy. Whatever his name is. Rob something. Parker or something, I believe. Or Michael B. Jordan or something. I think it's Michael B. Jordan. They said, hey, the opposing threat is too big. You're not ready. You will get killed if you get back out there on the field or in the arena or in the boxing confines. And his girlfriend or his wife or his significant other said, hey, baby, don't do it. Everybody was saying don't do it. But he said, baby, if I don't do this, I'm paraphrasing, I might as well don't live. This is what I do. I fight. Cowboy Nation, we need to have that type of mindset. If we have to go to the desert to work out, right? We need to have that type of thought. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your pain, your time, and your sleep for it. If all of your desires of it makes you quite mad enough that you don't get tired of it, and it makes you hold all other things tawdry and cheap for it, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you'll gladly go out there and sweat for it, and fret for it, and plan for it, and lose all terror of God or man for it, if you will simply, just simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, with faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold, poverty, or famish, or fame, or sickness, or body, or brain can turn you away from the thing you want, if dogged and grim and besieged and beset it with the help of Almighty Cowboy Nation, we can get it. Let's go get this W. That's been my time again. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Yeah. Wartime, baby. Yeah. Let's go get this W. Let's find a way, baby. Let's go. Win, lose, or draw, baby. We out.